Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to New School Yoga Club Week 7. Today's practice is restorative. It's slow moving, it's restful, and it will give us a chance to practice letting go of stress, anxiety, or anything else that's weighing us down. At some point today, you will need some wall space, okay, a place to put your legs up on the wall, or the edge of a couch or a chair. So just plan for that. Pause the video if you need to make sure you are prepared for our legs up the wall pose later on today. Okay. So when you're ready, find a comfortable seat to start. If you feel comfortable where you are, go ahead and close your eyes. Start to bring your awareness to your breath. Take deep breaths in and out. Noticing how you feel right now. And with your exhales, releasing any tension from your forehead, your jaw, your shoulders. I invite you now to set an intention to let go today. You might choose to make your intention very specific. Maybe you need to let go of guilt or anger or stress or worry. But if that feels like too much pressure, you can also just set an intention to let go and focus on what it feels like to let go, to surrender, to be totally in this moment. When we are hanging on, gripping, resisting, we can feel that as tension in our body, as tightness sometimes. So notice what it feels like when you intentionally let go of that tension, of that feeling of heaviness, of hanging on. And as we move through the poses today, I'll remind you to come back to that intention, to feel as if you are letting go, surrendering, letting your body sink into the mat and relax. When you feel ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Okay, so our first pose today is child's pose, and we'll spend a little while in this pose settling in and really allowing that feeling of letting go to happen, okay? So to find our way to child's pose, you can come to your hands and knees to start. And we're going to bring the knees almost as wide as the mat or as wide as feels comfortable. You're giving yourself some space for your body to rest here between the legs. And you can sit back on your heels and reach the hands out in front of you. And you might even feel comfortable laying your forehead right on the mat. Or you might turn your head to one side if that's more comfortable. If this pose is not comfortable for you, you also have the option to support yourself with a pillow between your legs and your heels here, or even rest on a pillow in front of you. So do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable. And if child's pose doesn't work for your body, you can also just lay on your back right now in a resting pose and get some of the same benefits for sure. All right, so find child's pose. And when you get here, again, settle into your breath. remember your intention to let go. So scan your body and notice if you are feeling any tension, if you're kind of trying to support yourself or hold yourself up in some way, and see if you can surrender into this pose. Let your body fully relax. With each exhale, imagine letting go of even more tension. We'll take just a couple more breaths here. Okay, to come out of this pose, walk your hands back toward your body. Bring the knees back together. And we're going to come into a gentle seated forward fold. So come to a seat. You can start by extending both legs out in front of you to set this up. Sit up nice and tall. Okay, now we're going to bring the left foot in to our right inner thigh and just let the knee fall open. Again, if you'd like to support yourself with a pillow here so that the hip's not as open, you are welcome to do that. All right, we'll prepare to fold by taking a deep inhale. And as you exhale, very gently and lovingly, hinge from your hips and fold over your right leg. You don't need to come far into this pose today. Find a place that feels comfortable. You can rest your hands at the mat. If you'd like to take hold of your foot, you're welcome to do that as well. We're getting just a nice gentle stretch through the back of the right leg. You can bend the knee a little bit. Let your head relax. And take a few deep breaths here. Remembering your intention to let go. Breathe into any tension you feel. Letting your body totally relax. Great job. Okay, slowly rise up and take your time switching sides. So again, like you love yourself, move slowly. There's no rush. You've done enough of that already today, I'm sure. Okay, I'm extending both legs and then bringing the right foot to my left inner thigh. Again, you might support yourself with a pillow here if you'd like. Sit up nice and tall, inhale. And then when you're ready, gently folding forward. Again, allowing a little bend in this knee if that feels comfortable. Just until you're feeling a very gentle stretch here. Resting the hands wherever feels comfortable for you. Drop the chin a bit. You can gaze down almost to your belly button, really. Taking deep, relaxing breaths. Notice if your mind is wandering and just come back to what's happening here on your mat, listening to the sound of your breath and noticing what these poses feel like in your body. One more deep breath in this pose. Rise back up. Okay, we're transitioning to our backs now for a reclined bound angle pose. So take your time coming all the way down to the mat. For this pose, again, I'm going to invite you to maybe support your legs as they fall open, so you might want to have a pillow or two handy if you're at home and you have those things available. Otherwise, you don't need any props. So make your way down to your back. You can start with your feet just flat on the mat. Relax your arms. Okay, and when you're ready to set up this pose, we're going to let the knees fall open and bring the soles of the feet together into this butterfly shape, bound angle pose. And this is where, if you feel like you'd like to support your legs so they're not falling open as far, you're welcome to put a pillow or a folded blanket or a block or something on either side. Otherwise, just let your legs fall open. Soles of the feet are together. Give yourself some space here. Your heels don't need to be tight into the body. And you can rest your arms gently at your sides, or you can even bring your hand to your heart and belly, whatever feels comfortable for you. Make any adjustments so that you can be fully relaxed in this pose. I invite you to close your eyes again. We'll be here for a little while. And this is another chance for you to practice letting go, to notice where you're holding tension in your body, to notice if your mind starts wandering or racing, and just gently bring your awareness back to your breath. Let your body feel heavy and almost like you're sinking into the mat or the floor. You're being supported by the floor. Take just a couple more deep breaths. With each exhale, letting go, surrendering even more. Okay, from here, bring the knees back together, feet back to the mat. And it might feel nice to bring the knees into the body. You might rock side to side. You might try some circles with your hands on the knees, gently circling, getting a nice massage for your lower back. Switch direction. Okay. When you're ready, you can roll up, or you can just gently take your time sitting up, and we're going to transition into one of our final poses. Okay, so this is where we're going to do our legs up the wall pose, and so you can use any wall space. I'm going to demonstrate with the couch. And you can do the same pose using a chair. So even if you're in a classroom somewhere, you can find some wall space or a chair to practice this pose. Okay, so you can move your mat if you'd like, if you don't have a soft surface beneath you. So bringing your mat right up to the wall or chair or couch or whatever. I'm going to leave mine where it is because I have a soft carpet beneath me anyway. And I'm going to scooch right up to, in this case, the couch, okay? But maybe you're scooching up to a wall, okay? If you're up against a wall, Then I'm going to invite you to swing your legs up and fully extend the legs along the wall. But if you're using a chair or a couch, you can just let your legs bend over the top of the couch or the chair. So I'll give you a minute to find your space today and bring the legs up against the wall or onto the couch or the chair. This is a restorative inversion for us. You might even put a pillow under your head or make any adjustments to feel comfortable. If you're at home, you can cover yourself with a blanket even. All right, once you're here, you can rest your hands on your belly or at your sides. I invite you to close your eyes. Tune back into your breath. Remind yourself of your intention to let go. I'll lead you through a brief body scan to help you release any tension that's still hanging on in your body. As you exhale, imagine releasing any tension from your forehead. Continue to breathe and imagine releasing any tension from your jaw, your face. With your next exhale, check in with your neck and shoulders. Imagine any tension melting away. Continue to breathe and check in with your chest, the space where your heart is in your body. Many of us hold tension there. With your next couple of exhales, imagine releasing the tension from your chest. Release any tension from your shoulders and arms. Continue to breathe, and with each exhale, release tension from your belly, bring your awareness to your hips, and as you exhale, release any tension from your hips, your pelvis, that area. Bring your awareness to your legs. Let them feel heavy, supported by the wall or the furniture. Let any tension melt away with your exhale. Relax your feet. We'll stay here for a few more breaths, continuing to release tension with each exhale, letting go. we'll take our time coming out of this pose. So if you have your legs up against the wall, gently walking your feet down and rolling to one side. Same thing, if you have your legs up on a chair or a couch, just bring them over to one side. And take your time pressing your way back up to a seated position, and come to meet me the way we started, in a comfortable seat. You might crawl your way back, really taking your time. Stretch a little if that feels good. And when you find your comfortable seat, I invite you to close your eyes one more time. And we'll close our yoga club practice today by taking 3 deep breaths together. Take a great big inhale with me. Let go on your exhale. Again, a great big inhale, fill up the belly. Let everything go on your exhale. One more time, a great big inhale. And exhale, feeling any last bit of tension release from the body. Then go ahead and open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are leaving today feeling calm, relaxed, and stress-free. And I will see you next time. Bye.